Today I'm listening to Angelina Jordan's cover of My Funny Valentine. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. This video was brought to you by enthusiastic voice lovers just like you. Thank you. Well, I'm back to finally getting into this space again and recording videos. For those of you who have been joining me on my live reactions on Saturdays, I'm so grateful for your patience, and I'm really glad to be able to get back in and do some actual recorded, edited videos around some other artists. I am going to continue, however, doing live reactions because they've been so well received. We are doing a concert series right now on Floor Jansen from her Live in Amsterdam concert that she gave last year. And so I'd love to have you over there if you're ever available. Just make sure that you hit the bell icon right down here, and that's going to help you get notifications when I go live. It's a lot of fun, and you get to help me react to the video. But today, I'm finally getting back into some other singers like Angelina Jordan, who released this rendition of My Funny Valentine back in February of 2022. I'm really looking forward to hearing what Angelina is up to these days. I believe she's now 16 years old, which is just incredible because she's been such a fully formed artist from a very, very early age. Let's not delay this any longer. Let's dig in. It should be noted that this video was originally uploaded to Instagram on February 14th of 2022. I believe that original video was removed because I couldn't find it, but I did find a version uploaded by Boris Palinovsky, and I will leave the link to this original video, as I do for all the original videos, just down below in the description box. Ooh, she's so pretty.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. You look so laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite word of art.
It's interesting because I know my friends over at Wrapped in a Warm Blanket, the Angelina Jordan podcast, he listened to it without watching the video, and now I kind of understand why, because it's not her actually singing. It's her in this amazing antique store, I'm assuming, probably somewhere in LA. I don't know for sure, but it's glorious. It's a great backdrop. But it does kind of take away from what she's doing vocally because there's a lot of moving around. And so I can kind of see why he would have listened unencumbered by the visual. The first thing that strikes me as I am listening to the vocal is how much like Billie Holiday she sings. It's not an exact replica or anything. She is totally her own self as an artist, but I can definitely hear how Billie influenced Angelina. And it's so cool when you think about it because Billie Holiday is so unique in herself. And yet Angelina brings that same kind of vocal fry texture. She brings that to her performance of this song, and it adds so much.
Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change your hair for me, and not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay.
Interesting to go down the octave there. Wow.
Each Today is Valentine's Day.
Beautiful. I love the fact that she went down the octave on Stay Little Valentine Stay. Normally you hear people go up, and stay up in that upper register, but it's really cool. And maybe she will do that as she comes back around to sing it again. The cool thing about jazz songs, this is kind of part of I would think it's considered part of the American songbook, is that you're okay to sing them. It's not like you're doing a cover by a pop singer and everybody expects you to sing that song exactly the way the original person did it. With jazz music, you can make it your own. You don't have to do it in any certain way. You really can bring your own style to it. And jazz, you really are expected to. You really are expected to push out the boundaries and bring your own artistry into the space. And I really love how Angelina does that. We already established that music just oozes out of every pore of this young lady. She's an old soul. I'm not saying anything I haven't already said about her, but she definitely has this real grasp of jazz in particular and how to deliver a lyric, how to twist and turn a melody line and make it very malleable to her artistic force, as it were. And it's so satisfying to listen to. I want to stop there because I know now we're going to get into the rest of the song and I'd like to listen to it uninterrupted. But I want to look at this picture right where I stopped. How she's just your normal teenager, isn't she? And yet she's an amazing artist at the same time. But she's a 16-year-old girl. She's taking selfies and making movies of herself and doing fun things when she's got a cool backdrop. It's really fun to see her, and I love her colored contact lenses. She's just gorgeous. She's gorgeous with her regular eyeballs and beautiful with the contact lenses as well. She's just lovely inside and out. She truly is. And she's such a special soul and has such an amazing and unique ability to deliver a lyric and to make people feel something, which is why we need the arts. We need to be putting ourselves in the way of beauty. And Angelina is definitely somebody who pulls that out of a human heart. It's really, really unique and remarkable to listen to.
Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change your hair from me, and not if you care for me. Day is Valentine's Day.
That was fantastic. I love hearing how her voice is continuing to mature and grow, and the ability she has now, the flexibility the voice has, is just so exciting to me as a voice teacher. I'm so happy for her, and I can't wait to see what else she comes up with. I would love to see her do a whole jazz album. She definitely could hold her own. We've seen her do it with big bands around the world, and she could definitely just do an entire evening of jazz songs. It would just be so satisfying to hear. So I'm going to run it back just a little bit so we can hear her go up the octave now on that Stay Little Valentine Stay, and we'll listen to the rest of this gorgeous track. Gorgeous.
Each day is Valentine's Day.
Beautiful. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's deconstruct this just a little bit more. One of the things I appreciate about Angelina's performances is the wide variety of vocal tones and textures she's able to get. It's amazing, and we can say it over and over. It's because she's young, but has such a grasp of her instrument and just vocal style in general.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart.
But what I really want you to listen for in this next little section is how she's channeling Billie Holiday with a lot of the vocal fry kind of singing. She's down in her fry. It's so stylized and so incredible.
You look so laughable, unphotographable. Yet you're my favorite work of art.
The way she makes her words really mushy, and the way she carries her voice up into favorite work of art, it's so well done right there. And it really shows me how her voice is continuing to mature, how she's really thoughtfully building the strength, the endurance, and the style into her voice.
Here's your figure, less than Greek. Here's your mouth, a little weak. When you open it to speak, are you smart?
One of my favorite licks that she does in the song happens right here.
But don't change your hair from me, and not if you care for me.
I just love the breathy tone that she sings with, but there's a lot of clarity at the same time. It's just so gorgeous there. And then she makes a really interesting choice, and that is to sing the Stay Little Valentine, to sing it down the octave. It actually is supposed to go up the octave, but of course this lends a build. She's able to do it the first time with the low octave, and then obviously she transitions and does it in the high octave a little bit later. It's a brilliant choice.
Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day.
To me, this video really shows the juxtaposition of the fact that she's a 16-year-old normal teenager who's doing everyday things, is very interested in just being 16, coupled with being a brilliant vocal artist. And I love that. To me, it shows that she's able to occupy both spaces fully. And I think that's something that you'll hear people talk about when it comes to Angelina Jordan, that she really is a normal human being. She's not some sort of, crazy alien girl. She's definitely a child prodigy in a lot of ways, but she's also just a normal kid. And I love how you can really see that in the video footage she captures while listening to her amazing singing.
Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart?
Now I'm stopping here because I want you to notice the build that she creates vocally as she's finishing this song out. Her ability to maintain dynamic control is really a testimony to the work she's doing vocally, and you can really hear it right here.
But don't change your hair from me, and not if you care for me.
Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves Angelina Jordan. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on Wiseo.com. Get all those details in the description box below. Well, I'm so glad to be able to make videos again, to be back in the saddle here, and to be interacting with all of you. You make my life so rich, and I so appreciate you. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for what you and only you can bring. And remember, you are loved. Bye-bye.